Nebulae, from the Latin nebula, are regions of rarefied gas and dust, looking widespread, present anywhere in our and other galaxies. Once they were given so distant-looking light sources.
Later, it was realized that many of them were external galaxies, such as the Andromeda Nebula. Normally, it distinguished by dark nebulae and bright, dark gas clouds illuminated by a star.
They are formed in various ways, for example in the explosion of a supernova, from the gravitational collapse or when a planetary nebula ejects the outer layers of gas.
The dark nebula is similar to the diffuse nebula, but is not visible, due to its own emitted light or thanks to the reflected light. They manifest as dark clouds in front of more distant stars or emission nebulae.
The protoplanetary nebula is an astronomical object that occurs during the short stage of the last stages of stellar evolution, when the star generator is located between the asymptotic giant branch and the white dwarf stage.
The first astronomers who observed this object thought the nebula resembled the disk of planets, although they are not at all related to planets, hence the origin of the name planetary nebula.
A sunspot is a region of the sun's surface that is distant from the surrounding environment to a lower temperature, has a strong magnetic activity, and is extremely light.
The first probable references to sunspots are those of the Chinese astronomers of the first millennium AD, which probably could see the groups of larger spots when the sunlight was diminished by the dust raised by the various deserts of Central Asia.
They were observed telescopically for first time in 1610 by Frisian astronomers Johannes and David Fabricius. In 1611, Galileo was already showing sunspots to astronomers in Rome. Sunspots had some importance in the debate on the nature of the solar system.
They showed that the sun revolved around itself, and the fact that appeared and disappeared showed that the sun underwent changes, in contradiction with the teaching of Aristotle.
A sunspot can be divided in two parts: umbra, darker and cold; penumbra, intermediate between the shadow and the sun's surface.
Some believe that sunspots are the root cause of global warming, but today we know that are intense magnetic fields that appear during periods of light solar activity.
Sunspot can be seen quite easily, just a small telescope. Sunspot can be seen with the naked eye. However, you should never look at the sun without the aid of a filter, as it can cause permanent damage to the retina.